When it comes to earth-moving work or materials handling jobs in urban environments, wheeled excavators are the way to go. But a unit that offers superior visibility, stability, versatility and high working speeds is pretty hard to come by. That is, until JCB's groundbreaking Hydradig excavator came along. The Hydradig was launched in Australia about 18 months ago, following its global launch 6 months prior. JCB made plenty of noise when it first released the Hydradig, and for good reason.
JCB decided to approach the market a number of years ago and look for a new concept or a new way or a new product which was going to help change the way people did things on site, and that's where the Hydradig concept come about. One of the key design points or key changes to the machine is the location of its major components. So the engine, the cooling pack, hydraulic fuel, drive pumps and transmission all located below the ring. And that's unique for this type of design and platform.
By moving all major components into the lower chassis, JCB has vastly improved operator vision around the machine.
Because of the major components being below the ring, you actually physically sit higher than a standard excavator or wheel excavator. And because of those major components below, JCB's managed to shape the counterweight on the upper revolving ring to improve and increase its visibility.
The Hydradig's new design also gave it better stability for a range of applications, whether it be digging, loading or sorting.
One of the benefits, again, by having everything below the ring, reduces your centre of gravity, which in turn makes the machine extremely stable. Configuration, it's just under 12.5 tonne, but at max reach over the side with the grab, you can handle material up to and just over 1,000 kilos, which is unheard of for this size of machine and in this class.
Last year, JCB launched a Wastemaster version which has been customized to suit applications in the waste industry. Compared to the construction configuration, the Wastemaster Hydradig has solid ties for durability, a rotating grab for waste sorting purposes, a reverse fan and ROPs and FOPs, as well as additional guards to protect the machine in harsh environments. In this application, the use of wheels rather than tracks gives the machine extra speed and agility.
The problem with rubber tracks in this application is that if you do run over or track over a sharp piece of material, you can easily split or cut a track, whereas the solid tyres are going to stop that from happening. Also, if you're working in relatively large sites, it can quite quickly travel between each site or each pile more quickly and more productively than a track machine.
We recently inspected a Wastemaster Hydradig at work at the Frankston Regional Recycling and Recovery Centre. Vision is superb as you sit high in the cab compared to other conventional excavators, giving operators the confidence to carry out their tasks safely and efficiently. ISO controls allow seasoned excavator operators to hop in and get straight to work. Handling the grapple efficiently requires some familiarization, as there are additional controls, like proportional thumb wheels on each controller for the rotation, opening and closing of the grapple. But as with anything in life, practice makes perfect. Manoeuvrability is paramount in confined work sites, and that's where the Hydradig's 3 steering modes come in handy. The modes span front wheel steer, 4-wheel steer for a tight turning circle, and crab steer.
So crab steer gives you the ability to actually, if you're parallel to a fence or a pile, you can set the wheels in crab and then actually crab steer the machine up into a tight environment, or up next to a wall. So for example, if you're working in the pit like they are here, you can crab steer right up to the pit wall and position the machine so you can actually get access to material to pre-sort and so forth.
Another unique feature is reverse steer, which changes the steering direction of the machine when traveling in reverse.
Rather than the operator having to reprogram the brain, is what we say, you can just select the mode and it'll steer in the direction that you want the machine to steer in.
JCB has equipped the Hydradig with a triple articulated boom or a 3-piece boom for extra reach and height that's ideal for load-over applications.
When you're working areas where you're doing pre-sorts and pulling through piles, you can position the machine in the one position and it gives you a greater working environment. So you get an additional 1.5 metres reach.
Considering the amount of innovation and productivity JCB has crammed into the Hydradig, it's no wonder that interest in the machine has been sky high since its launch.
Particularly in the last 6 months, inquiry has significantly increased. It is a really impressive platform, and you do have to take your hat off to JCB for being so innovative with how they've brought this platform about. And it is such a good base platform. I'm confident we will see different versions coming out in the near future.
Depending on options, the JCB Hydradig carries a price tag of around $200,000 in a construction configuration.